Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Wednesday, Hump Day, 2/27/2019. That's February 27, 2019. Sorry, I got a little mixed up there. This is a show where we discuss news from various news sources via the internet and discuss them in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right a little bit more together on just about everything because, man, very much apart. It's really all about where you get your information from. It really does come down to that, as we'll see in a moment. But please email me your suggestions to commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K. Or call in. Let's have a live discussion. Skype, cell phone, landline, satellite link, whatever you want to do. Let's have a discussion on anything you absolutely want to talk about. We'll discuss it in a common sense way. All right, we're going to reverse it today. I know we normally start with Fox News, but we're going to actually start with MSNBC. We're going to go reverse. And there's a reason for that. But all the big news is going to be Michael Cohen, his testimonies today. And starting with MSNBC, Trump Jr. signed hush money check, according to Cohen. New draft of Michael Cohen's testimony obtained by NBC News says Cohen is giving House investigators other checks to reimburse him for hush money to Stormy Daniels. These checks are signed by Donald Trump Jr. and Alan Weisenberg, something like that. Anyways, there you go. Moving over to the BBC, Trump knew about email hack, Cohen to say. According to prepared testimony, the ex-fixer will brand Trump as a racist, con man, and cheat. There you go. You see this? Okay, this is from BBC. Now let's go to the USA Today. Michael Cohen set to testify Trump was a con man and racist. That's USA Today. I'm getting to Fox News, how they report it. And just to kind of switch it up a little bit on MSNBC, the trade deficit in goods jumps 12.8% amid tariff battle. The trade deficit in goods jumped to end the 2018 amid a surge in imports, a move that could cause the GDP estimates to be lowered, the gross domestic product. So the tariffs are not really working, I guess. I'm not sure. It seems to be going reverse. It's probably people are saying F you to the US, we're not importing your shit more, because that's what it is. It's we're importing more than we are exporting, and it has gone up. It should be going down. It has gone up. Doesn't make sense. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Maybe that was the plan. I do not know. Talk to me. Move over to CNN. All eyes on Michael Cohen. The president's former fixer in prepared testimony is expected to say that Trump is a con man and a cheat. So this is what we've read. This is pretty common. Everybody's saying it, right? Now let's go to Fox News. Fox News is Cohen in the House. Watch live. Disgraced former Trump fixer bids to bury old boss on way to prison for lying. And in that article, they never once mentioned the con man, the other thing, the racist and all that stuff. It's funny how all the other ones mention that and Fox News doesn't. Now I'm trying to bash Fox News, but do you guys see? Does everybody see this? What's happening? It's where you get your news from. You should broaden your horizon. That's on both spectrums too. If you're just only watching the left side type of news, you really need to focus on a different news, because you may see a different outlook on things. But anyways, I just thought that was very interesting, and there we go. We'll move on for that. But anyways, that's the big news today, is the Michael Cohen in the house. Going over to ESPN, not really much happening in ESPN. It's kind of as usual, kind of a lame day today. But on this date, February 27th, 1992, yes, 1992, Tiger Woods became the youngest player to compete in a PGA Tour when he posted a 1/72 at the Nissan Los Angeles Open. Although he didn't, fare that well that day, but all the people that golfed with him and saw him said, "Wow, that guy is going to be something. He is poised." Moving over to T to the M to the Z, actually, even on TMZ, Michael Cohen arrives at Capitol. What's on your playlist? There you go. So that's even on TMZ. Can you read that? Selena Gomez back in the studio as Ariana bumps her on IG, on Instagram, in case you didn't know what that meant. So yeah, she's back in the studio as Ariana Grande's more relevant on Instagram. So and he goes, that's the news on TMZ. It's kind of just lame news, but if you want to go there and check out some pictures of Selena in a bikini, sorry, that's what I was just looking at, you can do that. You can do that. I suggest you do that. Move over to travel leisure, my favorite. Again, not much going on there today either. It's kind of dead. But if you are planning on flying anytime like today, tomorrow, this week, intense winds are causing flight delays and cancellations across the U.S. Across the U.S. East Coast, West Coast, doesn't matter. Some serious wind is causing flight delays, so be expected. Plan that when you're going. And then here I'll end it on this with the travel leisure. This CEO takes his employees for an entire month every year traveling. So if you want to know what company that is, I'm going to tell you. It's a Mentimeter, an interactive meeting tool used by 30 million people worldwide. And that's where you want to work for, because their CEO, Johnny Warstrom, moves his company to a new country for an entire month so his employees can soak up a new culture and bond even deeper as a group. That's just a freaking great idea. I love it. And plus he writes it off. God, that is awesome. That is awesome. Right on, man. If I ever get a chance to use that company, I will. That's going to end it, but we will go to our Facebook page today, and it's pretty funny that I actually picked this quote before I even read the news, what was going on today with all the Michael Cohen stuff. I really did. And it's from the Defiant Potato. That's the name of the Facebook page, Defiant Potato. I like it. There's a picture of Trump looking, in the air. It says, what is easier to believe? Number one, there's a huge conspiracy to make Donald Trump look like an idiot, led by the media, intelligence community, scholars, and his own words. Or number two, Donald Trump is an idiot. You make the choice. I'm just reading what I'm saying there. I have no opinion on that, although I do always say, and I will stand by this, Donald Trump is not a leader. And for all you lefties and righties, this is news for you if you don't know that Republicans and conservatives, they do drugs. There are guys that do drugs out there that are Republicans and conservatives, and liberals and slash your Democrats, they own guns. Yes, they do. They do. They are gun owners, and they are patriotic. So don't get. I'm gonna plug that too. They are very patriotic. And very religious. Actually, you think they're not religious, but they're very religious too. So take that and shove it wherever you want to. That's going to end it for this day on the this Wednesday, Hump Day. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show, here on the YouTube, and we will see you on Thirsty Thursday. Ciao.